That's right. Michael and I were in Bali actually having a holiday and we got the email and Michael said, oh dear, he said, there's been some complaints about you. Now let's go back to a month previously. It was one of Michael's gatherings for his political party, public meetings, and they asked if I would give a lecture on the 8 laws of health, which I agreed to. And I basically just spoke on the body's ability to heal itself, and it can heal itself when it's given the right conditions. Michael told me, because I don't really do social media, but he told me that 24 hours later, the Friends of Science came on and said, we have to take this woman down. Are there any volunteers to put in some complaints against this woman? Within a few days, a few complaints came in. Now, the complaints were from a nutritionist in Brisbane. And one complaint was that I was advocating goat's milk for babies if the mother could not breastfeed. The other complaint was that I advocate putting a piece of apple in a net bag for a little baby to suck on so they don't get any lumps. And the claim was that the baby could choke on the net bag. Now, when Michael and I saw these complaints, we laughed. We just said, this is ludicrous. Babies are being fed goat's milk for thousands of years, and especially babies that have allergies to the cow's milk. And you can even buy a little device with a net bag in the pharmacy for mothers to put the apple in. So we didn't take it seriously. Michael seemed to have more concerns than I did. And I was to give an answer. I reflect back now that they wanted their answer to be scientific studies. I didn't give scientific studies. I basically used common sense and history. And I don't think they were happy with my answer.
Brothers and sisters, for today's short truth, I put a video on Barbara O'Neill because we're going to be doing a study on this, so stay tuned for that. But for Barbara O'Neill's sake, I just wanted to read Psalms 24:17, which says, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. So for Sister Barbara O'Neill, I would like to say, Sister, wait on the Lord. I know your times are perilous, but he will come through and he will sustain you. And for our members on our channel, we'll be putting up a study or a short video on the current stance of Barbara O'Neill and how the GC, her own people, have abandoned her.